Hey, it's Bob from bbtoystore.com, bringing you a classic product review video. Today we have a nice collection of Peace Bears and Garcia Bears. Peace Bear was made from May of 1997 to June 1999, just over 2 years. During that time, there has been several different variations, which I'd like to go over with you. First, there's two main types of tag generations, the 4th and the 5th gen that Peace Bear came with. So if we go and take a look at each one here, we'll be able to see what they look like. First, we have an example of a 4th generation hang tag. You can kind of see 4th gen tags are a little bit thicker with the lettering, but the big noticeable difference is the inside, where you have the style number listed right up top next to the name, style number 4053. And then if we compare it to a 5th generation hang tag, you'll notice the lettering is not as thick. It's a little bit thinner. And on the inside, you'll notice it's a little different. There's no style number written on the inside. It just says Peace right at the top. I'll put the two side by side. You can see the difference here. That 4th gen tag on the left, the lettering is a little bit thicker, a little bit more blocky. And then if we look at the inside, you'll see the little bit of a difference there with the 4th gen being on the bottom. So the 4th gen obviously were made first, but 4th, 5th gen, they do sell for a little bit more, not a whole lot more, as there really was a lot of 4th gens produced. Now we'll take a look at the tush tag here. Two main types of pellets on the inside that they were made with. Either PE pellets or PVC pellets. And then also there's a stamp on the inside, which I'd like to show you. First, you can see here, this one has PE pellets. And PE was the second version to come out. PVC would have been the first. Now, on some of the PE versions, there was this tag, the stamp on the inside of the tag. It's kind of hard to see here, but see that little pink stamp in there? And it would have like a number on it. Those are production numbers. Every time they came out with like a newer production run, the number would change from like 101 to 102. We'll take a look at this. This is a PVC push tag. You can see it says PVC pellets on it. These don't have that stamp number on the inside. The stamp doesn't really mean anything as far as value goes. It's just a number they used for manufacturing. So let's take a look at a couple errors here that you see everybody talking about. The first noticeable error is the word original. You'll notice that right after the G, there's two I's, so it's misspelled. You'll see a lot of people online trying to sell this one for a lot of money. It's fairly common. The same goes for this error on the back. If you look at the bottom of the tag where the word surface is, there's a missing R, so it says Suface. Again, this is fairly common. You see a lot of people online trying to sell this bear for big money. We get a lot of them. We see a lot with the errors. They don't really sell for that much more. Maybe a couple dollars, if at all. So not much. The value for Peace Bears really depends on what the colors look like. So for example, this one that has a nice solid blue on the front chest, front legs, would bring a little bit more than the ones that don't have really nice colors. This is a beautiful example of a really nice Peace Bear with that solid bright yellow. This one would sell for pretty decent money. And this one, not too bad either, with that nice solid pinkish red color. If we were to auction this off, we'd probably go for a little bit more than regular. So pretty nice. You could see these a little bit more of a not as exciting color, this kind of green. You see that on a lot of Peace Bears. So the ones with the brighter colors tend to bring more value. Real fast, let's take a look at this bear, which is actually not a Peace Bear, but this is Garcia. This was the original tie-dyed bear that Ty came out with. You'll notice it doesn't have the peace sign. Garcia was released before Peace. It had come out in January of 1996 and was retired in May of 1997. That's when the Peace Bear had come out. So a little bit more collectible than the Peace Bear is. They're all 4th generation, as you can see here on the front. And then again, we look inside, we see that style number, we know it's a 4th generation hang tag. So Garcia was a very nice collectible, sells for usually double what the Peace Bear does, if not more than that, especially if you get one with nice colors. And then we have a later example of a Peace Bear. After the original Peace Bear there was retired in 2003, Ty came out with this all blue one. And he didn't even call it Peace. He just put the Peace Bear symbol. And so you see the Peace Bear symbol and it just says bear. This one's fairly common. We get a lot of these in. They don't really sell for too much. And again, because it doesn't have the real nice tie-dyed as the original does, I just don't think it ever was as desirable as the original Peace Bear was. But I put it in the video to show you an example. All right, so there you go. Really nice collection of Peace Bears and a couple Garcias there too. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And be on the lookout for new Ty, beanie, and toy review videos from BB Toy Store coming soon.